Why, hello. It is time. Running a little behind, had a tummy ache. But that happens. Ouch, it's poking me in my eye. That's why it sucked. Where did these used to go? I know they just weren't dangling around. Anyway. Hello, Michael Bowlby, Melissa, and all the others. Today, tonight, whatever, I'm going to show off some masks. And then we're going to work on tonight's IT VOORHEES project. If you guys don't know, IT VOORHEES is a special I do weekly where I take masks and I try to make them look like a Jason mask. As you can see some of them back here. There's a Pikachu mask, Iron Man, Spider-Man. That was made out of trash bags. So yeah, and that was fun. That was a panda head from a small children's keyboard. But yeah, tonight we're going to be doing a special one in honor of, Star Wars Day. Got this Farm Fresh. I found this in a barn years ago. And so I'm going to be seeing if I can turn it into a Jason Voorhees mask. But first, two things we're going to be doing. We got to check out some stuff. Here we go. Flip the camera. This is what I was working on earlier today on the stream, or on our live. We have this mask. I'm doing the theme called Junk Punk. I took this basic mask. We're finding different pieces and attaching to it. And then we're going to do... thank you for the follow, Patrick. I appreciate that. And on our next stream, we're going to add a couple more pieces, some hoses and whatnot. Kind of gives it the idea of like something like this. And then we're going to paint it and stuff. You can still see there's a couple pieces that I haven't attached to it yet, but I plan to. But we're going to set those guys aside right now. Because one of the other things we worked on this morning, or actually last night, was I'm doing latex masks. And thank you very much, Patrick. I appreciate that. So I'm doing latex masks, if you guys, some of you already know, for Carver Cutter's Alley. And boom, there's one of the whatever it's called, the blank. It's unpainted and stuff. I did cut out the mouth, nose, and eyes. So that's just basic. But we did paint jobs as well. And we currently have the Brutal Carver mask. We have the Clown and the Gore. And all those are available for sale right now. Especially if you like deathmatch wrestling, horror wrestling, professional wrestling. But yeah, here's some other masks that we did on the IT VOORHEES a couple weeks ago. We did the Mario mask. And then months and months ago, we did Ichigo. So there's his hollow mask as well. And then, just recently, we have this guy right here, Donatello, as Jason mask. So that's fun. So yes, tonight we're going to be doing a mask in honor of Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. That was a good sneeze. But anyway, so I did those masks, but I have a better sculpt of the Carver mask. So I wanted to do another mask with the same face, but without the Carver carved into the head. So what I did was I took the original mold, which was this face, and I took the Carver name off of it. I've poured my experimental latex out. Which one can you see? The Killer 666. I'm behind. Which one do you want to see? Was it one of the latex ones, or? We also have limited edition Carver masks as well. We only have 6 of those remaining. We made 13. So here's one of the... There's one of the blanks. And then here's the 3 I have. This one's limited because I don't plan on making another one. I did a Pogo Carver. That somebody was actually commissioning me to make that. And right after they paid it, thank you very much, Sarah J, for the follow. right after he was paying for it and then stopped payment on it. And I was getting ready to mail it, so I was like, I ain't going to be swindled. Then there's the Carver Gore and the Clown and the Brutal. So there you go with those. Like I said, all these are available right now. The Gore is $75. The Clown and the Brutal are both $85, and this is my only Pogo I'm doing, so that's $100. But if you want that, you can hit me up. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. We did a fun stream. This is a gas mask that's going to be on a music video this weekend, actually. So that'll be a fun one. But I also have these called the Carver Gray series. They were the first 13 poured from this mold, actually. And there's one right there. This is Xylus, or Peepers, actually. And then here's one called Rot. As you can tell, the head looks like it's rotting away and stuff. And guys, if you like what you're watching, please throw some likes on there like I'm doing right now. There you go. Welcome, Fresh and Corey. So I have 6 of these. All of them are different looking. Head straps and everything like that. And they all also come with a certificate of authenticity. And each one is numbered and named. It's got a fun little watermark on it. Signed by myself and the carver of Cutter's Alley, who the masks were originally made for. And each one of those are $125 a piece. But like I said, there's only 13 of these, and then they're no longer in existence. Like, I'm not making any more of those. But I have the original mold here. We took off the carver name, and I'm using the same concoction. This is my experimental latex. And my experimental latex is made up of some leftover mask latex, the FX latex that you see at like Halloween stores, some latex paint, a little bit of the Perrier, a bit of the bubbly, as well as like zombie flesh latex, like just some latex that you wouldn't usually use. So I poured this, and I've let this sit for almost an entire day. So now we're going to pull this to see how it looks, and hopefully the experimental latex is going to hold well. So here we go. We're doing this pull now. We'll see how well this turned out. It's feeling like it'll turn out well, but since it's an experimental latex, we don't know. There may be some tears and holes in it. Hello, Kim. I hope you're having a good night. We're pulling another mold out, and since the interior of the mask was painted, a lot of this paint will probably be coming off onto the latex as well, but that's fine. Hey, Gavin, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. Just pulling a mask right now. Thank you for the likes, guys. We're almost up to 600 likes. I normally do this on my Twitch, but it was so late that my normal Twitch crowd wouldn't show up, so I do a Will at Voorhees on the TikTok as well. I'm really enjoying doing the lives on TikTok. Although I will say it's different. I'm doing right. I'm trying to do what I can, you know. I'm breaking a rule. I'm breaking a rule that you're supposed to do when dealing with latex, as I started talking. And that is, you got to do a nice dusting. Because if you don't, the latex will stick to itself, and then it's pretty much ruined. So I got to give myself a second to... I started pulling, and I was like, oh yeah, this is going to get stuck to itself. We can't have that. It's not going to be a successful pull if it's attached to itself. So you got to dust it with some baby powder. I actually found this one stuff on sale. It's dude powder. I love it because it's got a nice scent to it. Hello, Slash Enthusiast. So there we go. So that's nice and smooth now. So we're just slowly pulling it away, and because I did not put a whole lot of latex in there. I didn't have enough to do a full slosh method. So it is a thinner mask than normal. But that's okay. I'm just wanting to see how it looks. There's some difficulty pulling it out from around the edges. Oh yeah, that's coming off great. Ah. This is always the tricky part right here. Pulling it away from the eyes and the nose. Looks like it's not tricky today. All right, there we go. So, whew, that is a very thin pour. Look at that. But the good news is the name is pretty much gone. There's a little bit right there still, but that's okay. I can overlook that. And yeah, not bad. Now see, if you notice, once you pull it, you got to try to keep it apart because it will stick to itself. So the goal is to try to do a little bit of the dusting. Oh, look, see, such a thin pour that. But it looks pretty good to where I'm confident I can do a lot of good pours on this mask with no issues. I'm going to dust this a little bit and get some on my brush. Brush this out. I mean, this is a throwaway cast anyway. It's way too thin to make into its own mask, so I'm not worried about it. I said it's the experimental latex that I use it for. I'll buy some, but yeah. Oh, I know a lot of people are hitting me up telling me, hey man, I want your mask, but I'm broke. I'm like, well, eventually you'll have money, and when you do, hit me up. I also have some masks that are very cost friendly as well. It just depends on what your budget is. I have a mask for just about every budget. There we go. Let's get that all nice and dusted. Like I said, I'm probably not going to actually do anything with this one. I just wanted to see how it turned out. It turned out pretty well. So, all right. So that looked good. All right. I'll probably do a little sanding right in there just to get rid of that, you know. But it is now time to do what I intended. It's time for Will It Voorhees. And coming up for Will It Voorhees is this piece right here. That's right, I sell them through myself. I'm currently trying to get a couple small-time haunted houses, or not haunted house, but Halloween stores that run year-round interested in carrying them. So far to no avail. But oh yeah, like this guy. This guy right here, I have him priced at $35 right now. So there you go. See, I do have some better, more cost-effective masks. I love this paint job I did for it. So there you go. I have all different kinds of masks. I just sold this guy 2 weeks ago to somebody. So now, so we have this Darth Vader mask in honor of, tonight or today being, Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you and whatnot. And since it's a Will It Voorhees night, I was like, hey, let's do a Darth Vader mask. See if we can make it look more like a Jason Voorhees mask. I thought that'd be fun. So let's get into that, shall we? Yeah, if you want to buy any kind of mask off me or see what I have available, all you got to do is just hit me up here. I'm available on TikTok. You can also find me on Facebook at The Maskmonger or at Maskmonger, one or the others. I have a YouTube channel and everything. My cousin Danny named his cat More Gravy, please. Nice. Alright, there we go. We got my scissors here. So the first thing we're going to do is cut away just some of these other pieces. I don't really need them. And, well, maybe I'll... because I don't need the voice. I'm going to take the voice box out. I might use it for something else. Like I said, this was collected from a barn years ago. And I collected it out of a barn and just immediately threw it into a box. So... this really has not seen the light of day in like probably about 8 years. But it's with us tonight to become something new. So we're going to take out this. Come on now. We got something, it's arguing with me. Nope. Don't have that plugged in yet, so. I mean, at least the cat's being polite, you know, saying more gravy, please. Or it's at least. Whoops. Thank you guys very much for the likes. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for sticking around, seeing how this will turn out. Hopefully I will not disappoint. That's what I told my wife on our honeymoon. Alright, so the whole voice box. I don't need any of that. Jason doesn't talk, so there's no use. I'll keep it for a different project, though, because I have trouble throwing things away. Alright, so need a cleaning rag to clean this out with. Old cobwebs and whatnot. Probably need to shine a light on this. There we go. Easier for you guys to see inside. So, now I think what I'll do next is I'm going to remove the visor next, because I kind of want to keep the visor the way it is. I want to do it. Hey, what's up, Kim? Didn't you say that earlier? Anyway. Just making a Darth Voorhees. Or a Vader Voorhees. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Hello, James. Sorry if I miss anybody on your way in. Hopefully it won't... Whoa, geez. Hopefully it won't be so much that you'll find yourself on your way out. There we go. Start picking some of these up. The boring, tedious part of the build with the prepping. Should talk to Hooks. Well, you know what? It would be easier if you hear me if he actually had his own TikTok. There you go. So that's what it looks like. Boom. Those are the Vader eyes taken out. All right. So that's what we have so far. We got more. I definitely got to keep a hold of those screws because that's going to put the visors back in. And let's see. Probably. I wonder. Let's see how that was put in. So I didn't know if I can probably, yeah, should be able to pop that out so I can pop it back in later. Give me just the helmet to work with. Caution, this is not a protective device. I just told him. You said he can hear me, and I just said it. Master Hooks, get a TikTok. Jump on here. Talk to us. There we go. Okay, so we got this piece out. We're going to be putting that back in, too. Hello, Azrael. All right, so I can use the screws to pull these guys out, but I'll just leave them on. I'll just paint them. All right, so gotta get that nice and clean. A little bit of the Windex here. It's hard to paint and whatnot on a dirty item, so it's best to clean it up to the best of your ability before you do. Well, I told him. Kim, did he hear me? Is he doing it? You better say yes. Hello, Mustang. Finally got to mow my lawn today. I didn't think I was going to have a chance to do it with all that rain we've been having throughout the week. Master Hooks, come on. Okay. Got most of that wiped out. That's good. All right. Fun. So, okay, so I'm looking at this. So besides the paint job and whatnot, we're going to be putting in some, we're going to be poking some holes. You know, it's a Jason mask. Might as well. So, I'm going to take this tip off. There we go. Put a different tip on. All right. There we go. We got that piece on. Let's turn this on. Get this to start heating up. While we're doing that, we're going to eyeball it. We're going to put some marks here for the holes. So probably we'll go right here. All right, so there's some there. Actually, I'll probably put a chevron here. Yeah, so we'll put a chevron here. So we will do... Actually, no. We'll do holes here, here, and here. We're doing that because we're going to do chevrons here. Just draw those out real quick, but we'll be doing a better job with them once we get to that point. So I think the chevron's there. We're going to do, of course, the chevron up here. Then probably, yeah. And then right next to here. What's this crook? All right. We got those holes. Do those two holes, and then I like that. Hello, Bulldozer and Rusty. We're gonna do a hole here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. I'll do a hole up here. I like that. That's good. Yeah, because there's holes pretty much everywhere else. You know what? Let's go ahead and do 2 down here. Yeah. At the very end. All right, I think those are good. So I'm going to do chevron here, chevrons here. I think that'll be kind of cool. This is going to get done. People are going to think that this was like an AI art or something like that. just you wait. And I'll probably end up painting these guys red as well, and the nose and everything, just because. All right, well, I think it's long enough. This is heated up, so let's start making some holes, shall we? Just to check, I burnt my finger. All right, so let's get these, let's start poking. All right, so there we got those. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. If you are, please throw some likes on there. I greatly appreciate that. Let other people come join in. All right. There we go. Got these holes. All right, those are done. Thank you very much for the likes, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, those likes will let TikTok know that people are interested in this video, and they, in return, will start throwing this on people's... Because I found that out through the algorithm. People like TikTok likes to see people throw likes on it. They like it when people share. They also like it when they actually like do the flowers and tokens and stuff, which I have right now. I have a goal of 1,000 of those hearts. When I hit 1,000 of those, I have this right here, the next level hydrogen water. Never tried it before. And if I hit 1,000, I will turn it on myself, and I will chug it as fast as humanly, at least as fast as I can possibly do it. And I am a human. Alright, so there's that. You need to show up on the For You page. Yes, I know I do. The more likes I get, the more shares I get, and the more flowers I get, throws me on there more. So, thank you very much for the shares. So, yeah, share, like. So, basically, it's like share, like, and I guess TikTok calls them gems. I know on, like, on Twitch they call them bits. My younger sister loves participating on Twitch because she spends the bits to play jump scares on me. I do not have that technology yet for TikTok. Alright, here we go. Thank you guys for joining. Alright, so we got those. Those are done. So now we're going to do some like cuts and gashes and scratches. Just throughout the plastic. You know, if that's the portion of Jason we're doing, I'm going to just slowly melt this piece away. Not to be used as a protective device. Alright, that's gone. So now, I'll do some extra cuts throughout here. Gashes and scratches, those are always my favorite to put in. Oh, just got the #1 gifter badge. Hey, thank you very much for the 10 gems there. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect community's experience. So there's somebody in here running their mouth. Cute. Very cute. We got a couple cuts here. We're going to do some up high. Let's do a nasty gash down here. I will be getting back on Twitch. Not tonight, but eventually. It's just, since TikTok's new, I'm really trying to make my presence known here. But I will be doing, especially during the summer, the goal is actually I'm going to have streams on all different platforms. I'm going to do live streams on TikTok, on Twitch, and on Facebook as well. So. There we go. Maybe a small gash right here. There we go. It's very nice. Looking very good. We're almost ready to start sanding and painting. Alright. Nice. That was a nice gash right there. You know, let's go ahead and let's do the extra deep gash, shall we? People that know Friday the 13th know about the gash that I'm currently doing, because it was in part 3 where he gets the axe in his head. And a lot of my masks, when I mimic a Jason Voorhees, I love putting the axe mark in. So there we go. That's what that is. Nice. All right. Thank you very much for contributing. 2.7 thousand likes. Ooh, I'm going to throw some on there too, just because I can. And then I hit them a bunch real quick like this. Then I fill up that bar, and it's like, boom, good job. That's always fun to do. All right, so letting that cool down. We got this done. So our next step is going to be removing some of this excess here where we took the, where we drilled the holes in. Actually, I think I have my X-Acto blade here I'm going to use. Hey, Zayden's back. What's up, Zayden? I hope you're doing well. I hope the family's doing well. I am doing my Will It Voorhees project tonight in honor of it being you know, Star Wars Day. Doing a Darth Vader mask, seeing if we can make it Voorhees. So there we go. I've already gotten the holes that I wanted cut out. So now we're just shaving off excess plastic. Hopefully not shaving off our own flesh, because I've done that many a times before. And if anybody has any questions or anything for me, feel free to ask. I like talking to people while I work on stuff, so that's one of the other reasons why I do streams now when I'm making. There we go. Thank you for the share, Kim. And another thing, too, when you go to share it, too, look for any of your friends on your thing that have the little green dot, because that means they're currently online. So it's a better chance to get them to come to the live chat. Therefore, you can also say hi to them and help me keep them engaged. Unless they're already married, then they're no longer engaged. Rum-pum-pum. Have a fun little joke for Friday the 13th, or no, CC, I'm doing for Star Wars Day. It's Han Solo walked into the cantina. Bartender said, "What do you have?" And he says, "Beer and a shot." And he said, "Well, you want the shot first?" And Han Solo said, "I don't know, you tell me." Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. There you go. Is like this stuff is the more tedious, but you gotta have patience and get through this stuff, or else, you know. Thank you. I'm at 2.8 thousand likes. Thank you very much for all those likes, guys. Thank you for your contribution. And I just found out that every gem that is spent, 2 gems equal 1 penny. So I have my goal set at $5, basically, 500 pennies. So 10,000 or 1,000 gems, and I will do a can chug of this hydrogen water. Whatever in the world that is. Thank you for sharing the live. I greatly appreciate it. I said, everybody out there, if you want, share this live. Let people know that you're here watching this right now. Then you guys can join in and talk. That's a nice one. That's a good job. This plastic's been very easy to clean. I've had some plastics and masks and stuff that I've worked on where I've gone to do this, and it's just been atrocious trying to get this stuff off. Oh, did I speak too soon? There we go. Have you done the strawberry? Oh no, I did, right? So I did it, and I thought I filmed it, but I did the double click where you accidentally hit it twice. So I went to hit to record it, and I hit it twice, and I didn't even look to see that it wasn't recording. And I did a 3-can strawberry, the strawberry vanilla Dr. Pepper. Oh gosh. Anyway, the soda you got me. I did the 3-can chug for it. And by the time I was done, those were the last 3 cans. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go turn it off. And then I realized, oh no, I actually wasn't recording. So I feel terrible about that. If you'll look, though, on the Zabadas Chugs TikTok, though, you'll see I've been doing all of your other sodas. And I've actually done some on the live, too, so... All right, so that's all cleaned off. Perfect. All right. So we got that portion done. So now it's time for sanding. But Kim, you know, your contribution was not forgotten. I thank you very much on the streams and the TikToks for your contribution. So, it's time to sand. We'll do a little bit of the sandpaper, smooth it down, and then we're going to use some of the wire brush. Get it all set up before we paint. Funny thing is, I've had people tell me, it's like, you should have waited for tomorrow because tomorrow's Revenge of the 5th. And I was like, yeah, well. Thank you very much for liking the live. We're almost at 4,000 likes. We got 4,000 likes and 10 roses. That'd be great if I could hit 1,000 roses. I hit 1,000 roses, I'll do that can chug, which would be great. Hello, Matt. Welcome, guys. Darth Vader helmet right now. See, the more, like I said, we're at 4.4 thousand likes. We just went from 8 viewers to 29. We were at 47. So it shows that we're popping up on people's, we're popping up on those FYPs, so that's good. All right, so a little bit right here in the front. Around here. All right, so that portion, we're good with that. So let's do some, I like sanding with this because it does help sand, but it also causes some decent scratches. It also does all the sanding, those little nooks and crannies that you can't get with regular sandpaper. Well, thank you very much, Zayden. And that is a compliment coming from you, knowing who your dad is. So, Like I said, my goal in life is to get one of my pieces that I made, or a bunch, in the hands of like some kind of a known music act, artist, or something like that they'd like to perform in. Just get more people to see my stuff. Like I said, some of my work has been, hey, welcome back, bud. Some of my stuff would be great to see. Like I said, I got 2 masks that are in upcoming music videos. I have 3 masks that I've made. It's going to be in a horror film that is debuting in small select theaters October 19th. Welcome back. We're at 5.4 thousand likes. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much for that push. That push is amazing. Matter of fact, I'm going to join you guys right now. I'm just going to... There we go. There we go. Fill up that bar. Fill up that bar. Boom! Look at that. That's kind of fun. It almost feels like a video game doing it like that. All right. Now, see, that's the thing is I have a Darth Vader cowl, but it does not go to... It doesn't go to this Darth Vader helmet. It goes to a different one. So I have 2 different Darth Vader helmets. Right now I am doing, in honor of Star Wars, I'm doing a Darth Vader Will It Voorhees. Thank you very much, Derek, for joining. So yeah, that's the thing is I'm taking this Darth Vader mask. I'm seeing if I can make it look more like a Jason mask. And also those roses up there, I got 10 so far, but if I hit 1,000, I'm going to chug this next level hydrogen water, which sounds so disgusting. But hey, that's what we're doing. All right, so I'm going to wipe off the excess. Now we're going to get ready to paint. Oh, there's a section I missed right there. Got to get those nooks and crannies sanded, or the paint will just flake right off those areas. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We're at 6.2 thousand likes. That'd be crazy if we hit like 20,000. Who is that? Is that Master Hooks? Is that Mike? Praise ya. I know that that profile pic. Look at you, bud. Look at you on here. Now that you are on here, I do have to say that. Praise Yah. All right, so here we go. Let's get ready to do a paint now. Trying to remember where my paint box is. It might look like an ordinary pizza box, but I use it for most of my painting. And since it's hot, turn it on. There we go. Get some airflow in here because I am burning up. Welcome to the creation station of Ratlock Labs. All right, so pick this guy up. They said it may look like an ordinary pizza box, but it's actually my painting center. There we go. Also, guys, if you want to, say hi to Maxwell. So, he's happy to be here as well. All right, so we got the mask set up and ready to go. Grab the... Oh, that's a navy blue. Oh, it's right here. It's been right here this whole time. Okay. So there's that. Need my painting gloves out. Adhesion promoter is a safe bet. Well, good. I don't know what that means, but I will take your word for it, whodunit. Thank you for being on here. Getting my painting gloves on. Rah. All right. Get this nice and shaken up. I'm almost needing a new can. Got 51 people watching, 6.8 thousand likes. We're turning this, you may need mods. How do I make mods then? I don't know. Adhesive. Tell me I lost connection. Don't you dare do that to me right now. All right. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're doing some of that damage and whatnot. So, I have the Rust-Oleum Gloss Protective Enamel Almond. Let's go ahead and do a coat. Since this has a black base to it, there's no need for a primer, and I probably won't do a second coat because I do want some of the black coming through underneath. So, here we go. I appreciate the comments, guys. Remember, once again, for those that are newly in here, at 1,000 flowers or roses, I chug this energy drink live in front of all of you as fast as I humanly possibly can. Because I am a human. All right. Almost there. Coming to the end. Oh. You paint it until you get lightheaded. All right. That looks good. All right, so there we go. We got that. Got that almond base down. Perfect. Sorry about the grossness. Thank you guys for joining. Almost at 7,000 likes. That's great. Okay, so I'm going to take the heat gun. We're going to hit this real quick. The heat gun, let some of this paint set up so we can move on to the next, which is weathering. A little bit of water on this rag. I'm going to wet the mask down a little bit. Dampening it to try to help out with the current tackiness of it, because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start weathering it. Welcome, Orb. Welcome back, Praise Ya, or Master Hooks, or Mike. If you look in the hole, you see the little kid head in there. So creepy. John Boy, hello. If you guys have any other questions about mask making or anything like that, if you want to see any previous masks I've made, just let me know, because I'm always down to show off that as well. Alright, so we're going to take away the painting box, which looks like a Papa John's pizza box, but it's not. Alright, so now I have this nice and damped, if that is a word. And I got this stuff right here. This is great for weathering. Spiver Lee, hello, welcome. Yeah. Just a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the rag to dab into it, and we're going to just go all the way around. Adding, well, you know, you just watch. Just see what I'm doing. So we dab on a little bit, and then we just start to wipe it off. Re-dab, wipe again. We do this throughout the entire mask, just to help. Gives it the yellowing effect. I said if I put my hands on an area too long, because of the tackiness, some of the paint will come off, either come off on my glove onto the mask or come off of the mask onto my glove, vice versa. And once again, after we dab a bunch on, we just lightly wipe it away. So you can already start seeing the difference in the weathering. I like, when I do a regular Jason mask, I love layers. I will put all kinds of cuts and gashes and blood and dirt and grime, and I want the mask to look as weathered as possible. Like that. And see, that's why I kind of use dirty gloves when I do it too, because like right there, just a little bit of the dirt or extra paint that was stuck on my gloves came off onto the mask. So it's adding more weathering. It's adding more character, if you will. And I've been doing this because of years and years and years of science, just experimenting. That's why whenever I do masks that are grimy and dirty looking, I will put on the same pair of gloves. I've worn these gloves now for probably 12 different projects already. The only time I usually get rid of these gloves and break out into a new pair is if I tear them. Because the other goal is to not get paint on you. I don't want my hands completely covered in paint. So we did all the dabbing, so we wipe it off. There we go. We're getting ready to move around to the side. There we go. Thank you very much for the follow, Cadillac. All right. I also, once again, besides the masks that I sell and already make, I'm always open to commissions. So if you have a mask idea, or if you're looking for something that you would just have, like I know besides making masks for professional wrestlers, making masks for some small independent horror films. I've also done masks for streamers, TikTokers as well. Just using my crazy method. But it's always fun working with people, because then I show off the mask that they're eventually going to wear when they do their streams and their videos. Does Zodiac have a TikTok? Yes, he does. Get on. Zodiac the Mystic has a TikTok. That was a mask I had a fun time. I've done 2 masks for Zodiac now. I did a slasher for when he was in my wrestling show, the Ratlock Horror Wrestling Show. And then the one just recently that you guys saw him debut on Wrestle Arts. He himself is also a mask maker, but he does the luchador style pro wrestling masks. Oops. There we go. All right, so I think that's nice and yellowed. I'm happy with the way that looked. Yeah. So now we need some brown. Hello, Sam. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for sticking around. We're still sitting at 6.9 thousand likes. I'll go ahead and throw some up there myself, just because. Bring it to 7,000. Remember, the more likes we have, the more likely people are going to come on and watch. All right, so I have that there, and I need my brush. Well, yeah. Let's go ahead and get you out here. My fun little dry brush. So this is where we start to do some fillers and whatnot. Hello, Alan Patton. Welcome to the stream. See, it's like wiping it, like, oh, you're wiping it all back off again. It's like, yes, but it's not for, it's not without reason. need a smaller brush right now for this area. Thank you guys for getting on here. Let's get these areas real quick. Take that and just start wiping it again. Tell you what, it does after so many times of doing it, it really starts to wear on your arms. Like my shoulders are getting a workout right now. So is my back. A lot of leaning and stretching and holding your hands out, especially when you're doing, you know, streaming style arting around. All right. Oh. Just dabbing pieces off. Go around here on the sides. There we go. Get some nice weathering done to it. Bob Hellman. Bob Hellman. He's on my screen. Anyway. Thank you, Bob. If you're enjoying this, this is me. It's one of the things I like to do on Thursdays or Fridays is Will It Voorhees, where I take a mask or an object and I try to turn it into a Jason mask. Right now I'm in the weathering process. Thank you very much for the follows, guys. I greatly appreciate that. Right now we're just doing what we can to make it dirty. Make it look nice and weathered. You don't want a clean mask. I mean, some people do. I don't particularly. I like the mask to look beaten up, like he's been through a battle. Get under here. We'll look at the undercarriage real quick. Get that all nice and gunky. Add a little more here. A little more brown. Dab of water. Thank you very much, and thank you, White Biomax, for following. Yeah, you did. I had fun making yours. It was a Lilo and Stitch. It was a Stitch Kitsune mask, or Katsune mask, if you want to call it that. I still have, I think, 3 Katsune masks left. Got that on there, so let's dab a bunch of it off. Process of weathering is a lot of taking on and putting on and taking off. Give it a nice weathered look. All right. I'm very happy with these results. I need to fill that in real quick though. All right, now, before I move on to the black, I need to do a little bit. It's time for chevrons. I am doing a Darth Voorhees. It's a Darth Vader mask that I had, and I am doing in honor of I do a Will It Voorhees series, and in honor of Star Wars today, Star Wars Day. I'm seeing if I can make a decent Vader Voorhees or Darth Voorhees or however you want to call it. But thanks for coming on here, Dragon Racing. I appreciate that. Hopefully you're enjoying it enough to where you want to stick around, watch it, maybe even see some of the other crazy stuff that I do here. I'm at 7.9 thousand likes. That's awesome. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this paint pen. We're going to draw in the chevrons that I was thinking about doing. So let's see. Thank you very much for the follow. We're going to go ahead and do the typical one that you see up here at the top. We're going to put the tip down right about here. We're going to go right there. Then we'll do the same on this side. So here we go. We're going to go across. Try and find a better way to do this. One of my buddies got done with a Jar Jar Binks face. Oh, nice. You get a custom by hitting me up, sending me a message, letting me know either stuff that you like or if you want to see what I have right now. For example, like I said, with the Will It Voorhees, I do various items, and here they are right now. You can see some of them back there. I have the Iron Pikachu, or there's the Iron Voorhees, Pika Voorhees. There's a Spider Voorhees there. There's a Voorhees bowler hat. There's a Voorhees hidden right there. It's a child-sized mask, but it's made entirely out of trash bags and plastic bags. There's a Jason mask I made out of a trick-or-treat bowl. I also have... I have a Jason 4-way there. It's Friday the 13th 5, Friday the 13th Jason X, Savini Jason from the game, and Friday the 13th 8, I believe. I also just recently, in honor of the Mario Brothers coming out, Super Jason Brothers. If you guys like anime, there's the Ichigo Voorhees. And Cowabunga, dude, it's Donatello. So that's a fun one as well. I have probably done... Oh, yeah. Also, if you're a Ninja Turtles fan, boop, the Casey Jones Voorhees mask. So, there you go. I do those, and I also started in my own chevrons real quick, and I'll show you some of the other stuff. How do I... So there's all kinds of ways to get a custom off me. You can either get one I've already done or commission me to make a new one. So I've been wanting to do the Vader Voorhees for quite some time. They said I found this Darth Vader in a barn that I was helping clean it out. Well, if you want me to do a custom based on, like, on the spot, it varies. You ever make Numbskull yet? No. Well. No, I haven't. And see, the funny thing is, too, now here, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. I did not care for Star Wars until, and I have so many people hate me for saying this, I did not like Star Wars or even start trying to watch it until The Force Awakens. And I have some good friends of mine that are big Star Wars buffs, and as soon as they heard that from me, they're like, I hate you. So it's like, but then, then the next one came out and I was like, yeah. And then I fell off again. Like, I'm more, when it comes to Star Wars, I like to tell people I am droids before Jedi. So, number 2 gifter. Hey, look at that. Hey, oh. Thank you for the rose. Remember, at 1,000, if I hit 1,000, which, because everybody's like, 1,000, that's a lot. Well, 1,000 is actually just like the equivalent of 500 pennies. I got this next level hydrogen water that I will chug in front of everybody, because that's the other thing I do for fun is I do competitive chugging. But yeah, so it's like there's some characters that I still don't know from Star Wars and stuff. Like, I know Jar Jar Binks. I've seen 4 through 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, and I watched 7, a little bit of 8, kind of fell off. I watched the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian. I watched the Ewok movies. Actually, when I was a kid, that was when people talked about Star Wars. I was like, I love the Ewok movies, and they're like, get out of my class. I'm like, but teacher. We need to make sure you get more Dr. Pet. Yeah. Well, I was going to say, by the time you guys make it to the next Wrestle Art show, there may be some other cool... Oh my gosh, that Summer Breeze. Did you guys see that Summer Breeze Mountain Dew yet? That was delicious. I need to find a zero... There's a zero sugar version that I need to get my hands on. But thank you guys very much for the likes, the roses, and all that. I'll probably do another coat on this chevron in a minute. What I want to do now is the other chevrons. See, originally I was thinking of 2 chevrons here and then chevrons there. I don't think I want to do that now. Would you rather... everything's 0 sugar for me. The one doesn't have sugar and it doesn't taste so good. The one with sugar... the ones with sugar, yes, they're good. But I've actually, because of my wife, I've become more accustomed to 0 sugar stuff. To where when I drink a regular sugar one, it almost makes me nauseous now. So it's crazy. But I love the... they have that summer freeze. And it's supposed to... It tastes kind of like a rocket pop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a chevron here. And I'm going to have it stretch out. Basically like along with the contour of the mask itself. We're going to go right there to that one. And then this one's going to follow along, making its way up to the top. Oh yeah, I'll use... Oh, and that's the thing too. I am a big fan of recycling. This was thrown away at an art shop. Somebody used it to make a sign and then pitched it, so I grabbed it to see. I'm getting off here. 5 a.m. comes early. Well, thank you for being here, Kim. I appreciate it. Hopefully nobody will oust you from your #1 gift spot. And as Master Hooks would say, peace be with you. But I will use anything when I'm arting around. I've even done paintings where I've used my wife's old expired like makeup that she has that she would like throw away, and I'd be like, well, hold on, and I'll take it and I'll use it for masks and paintings and stuff. I've used fingernail polish, face paint. I'll use whatever I can to get a good look. I like the paint markers too, because thank you we sent a perfume. That's cool. I didn't know and a chili pepper. I'm getting perfumes and chili peppers. That's awesome. Spicy and nice. But yeah, I will. I'll use whatever I can to peace be with you as well. Praise Yah. Shoosh. So there we go. I like that. I think that's kind of cool. I think that looks good. You know what? I still want to do one here. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I put another chevron here too on each side, or just leave it here on the side? What do you think? I'll ask Dragon. What do you think, Dragon? No? Okay, leave that. Cool. All right. Thank you for helping me decide. But I will be making those red as well. I'm going to make these. I might do the nose red just because... Well, no. The nose can stay. Matter of fact, I might put a hole in there. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. So, okay. So there. I'm looking at that. How far? It goes just past it. Put a voice box where the nose is at. Yeah, well, see, here's the thing. I had a voice box for it, and I took it out. And the reason why is because even though, yes, it is a Darth Vader mask, it is also a Jason mask. Jason doesn't talk. So that's what I'm going to lean more for, is you wouldn't have Jason talking, and, oh my gosh, just like a light machete instead of a lightsaber. That'd be so fun. Zombie Circle. Ariel, thank you guys for being on here. Once again, we are doing a Vader Voorhees. I appreciate you guys being on here. Also currently doing the mask making, especially right now, just to keep my mind off things. My mother just had a triple bypass. She's recovering. She's doing a great job, but still, it's a scary thing. All right. Love that. Papa Fozzie and David Smith, thank you guys for being on here. Check that out. I think that looks pretty good. I like that. All right, so let's get these colored in. Just the tips. Just the tip. Secret job. Oh, hey. That's why Praise Yah was here. Him and Kim are my spiritual support. They're my spiritual advisors. I, though, am a man of science. As I always tell people, I'm a man of faith and science. I have faith in my science, and my science will back my faith. All right, so we got the... Nice. Oh, thank you very much for the fire and the mic and the pandas. Is that a sunglass wearing panda? That's great. Thank you, and welcome Adrian Cordova and Will too. I guess is how you would pronounce it. All right, let me work more on this chevron up here again. We got... I'll be going over that with a black anyway, so... Vamp has joined. Make that a little thicker right here. Alright. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Chevrons are nice. I'm happy with how that turned out. So now... Look at that. That's vicious looking. So there's a hump. So the hump on it makes it look like it's warped, but it's not warped. Actually, here. Now I'm looking at it, it is a little off, isn't it? That's why it's good to have... Oh, that end. Okay. All right, a lot better. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Which mask is that one? Hold on. Which mask are we talking about? Because I don't think I'm going to include that one on the mask. I think with what I have right here, I'm pretty happy with. I'm afraid if I put any more red on here... Are you talking about these guys? Wait a minute, because now you've thrown me off. No. I mean, it doesn't need to be more evil. I still, like, if you think about it, Jason Voorhees' mask is just a plain, battered hockey mask. It's not really, it doesn't look evil, it's just how it looks while it's on him. And see, with this, like, I don't want to go out of my way to make it look evil. I just want to give it the touches that would give it the Jason look. So, yeah, I understand what you mean now. But, yeah, no. I don't want to add anything to make it look more evil. So, I like the way this looks. I think that's where... Oh. Touch that up again real quick. I think this is how I'm going to leave that before I start... Because then... Oh, Zodiac mask. My buddy Zodiac's on here, so I'm trying to invite him to see if he wants to hang out. But if he doesn't have his mask on, he may not be here. All right, well, tell her to follow us too. So you have a good one, bud. We'll talk later. Like I said, if you want a custom mask done or something like that, hit me up. It was good having you on here. Thank you for all of the gifts. Thank you for the likes. We're at 8.5 thousand likes. That is awesome. Hopefully we'll see you again. All right, so put that in there again. The black paint. Have it right here. All right. Now is where it's going to get a little bit more messy. Oh, wait, no, not that one. Not that one. This guy. This guy right here. All right, here we go. There we go. Thank you, Dirty D. Appreciate the follow. Now we're just adding in the really grimy stuff. Hope everybody's doing a great time. Thank you for the follow, by the way. wipe all that out. All right. There we go. That looks good. There we go. All right. Gonna filth this up a little bit more. There we go. That's a good one. Get in there. All right. Nice. Thank you very much for the likes, guy. Hey, we're at 9,000 likes. We've almost hit 10. The highest I've hit likewise was yesterday. We ended up having 12,000 likes. So that was pretty cool. There we go. Very nice. Oh. There we go. Can't remember who you said, your grandma or mom. It was my mother. Yes. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. Yes, she had triple bypass Monday. She's doing well. Yesterday was a little rough for her, but nothing terrifying. And he said she's doing a lot better today, so yay for that. She is doing well right now. Thank you very much for asking. All right. some of that over here on this. So we just definitely need to put some up here because there is nothing up here. It is bald up here. There we go. Thank you very much, James. I appreciate that. I hope you're following me. Or if you need to take off, go ahead. You can just come back to the page. You'll see the finished product when it's ready. Because I'm getting close to being done with this. Like I said, I'm just adding on the darker grime, the darkest grime to it. Hopefully some of these people that are watching this will be motivated or inspired to do their own style. Thank you very much, bruh. And if you guys haven't yet, please send me a follow. Hey, we broke 10,000 likes. I said my previous likes were 12, just over 12,000. Man, I'm almost out of things to do. I've done so much on this. Because we're at a point now where there's a possibility that if I put any more on it, I'll actually end up making it too much, making it worse. I don't want to do that. Thank you. Yeah, it's part of my like I said, it's part of my Will It Voorhees deal that I do weekly. So in honor of Star Wars Day, I did Darth Vader. When the Mario Brothers movie came out, I did a Mario Voorhees. When the new season of Bleach came out, I did Ichigo right there. Yeah, nitpicking is not good. And then I have my Casey Jones, as well as a Donatello. So, and all those masks that you just saw are for sale. Just like this will end up being for sale as well. So if you know anybody that desperately needs a mask. All right. Thank you very much for the likes. So now we're going to do the accents. Basically, I do this to resemble like the condensation coming out of holes in a mask when you're breathing all the time and whatnot. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now with what I got. Those nice little like sweat stains. Hey, how's it going, Sarah? I hope you're doing well. Yes, we got the Voorhees Vader going on. There we go. Thank you very much, Prankster. I hope you're doing good. I haven't seen you in a minute. We're just doing the finishing touches right now on the whole thing. Just doing perspiration stains, condensation stains from heavy breathing, sweat. Thank you very much, Just Another Ghost. Let's get these guys up here. Loving that. That is fun. Gosh, that's fun. I'm almost at my I've almost broken my thing. Because like I said, we're at 11.4 and the highest I had was just over 12,000, so we're almost there. I'm very happy with that. I don't know how much more I can do before I'm like, eh. Like you said, no nitpicking. You know, I don't want to nitpick. So do some there we go. Spamming likes for you. Thank you very much, Zayden. I appreciate that. There we go. It does that too. It just looks like muddy water right now, but that'll dry and add some nice weathering to it as well. So that's why I like this brush too, because I use it not only for adding stuff in, but I can take stuff off if I need to. That was just a little too clean over here. I don't like that. I don't like it being too clean. Like the section up here. I don't like that being too clean. Get rid of that. Get rid of that cleanness. Let's use this dirty rag to wipe it up. Ah. Let's go back over here. Wipe up that cleat. There we go. There we go. All right. That is awesome. Seven. I hope you're doing well. Why I had to mess up your name that bad. Seven. How is everybody over at Buckle Bomb, guys? I hope you guys are doing well. All right. Boom! Over 12,000. Thank you very much. All right. Right now, just adding some splatterage, some dirt. Just smear it on with the glove. Let it run down wherever it needs to go. All right, now let's hit this with the heat gun. 7. All right. Here we go. Time to dry it off. Dry it up. I definitely got to call it soon because my battery is almost gone on this phone. But yeah, I use my phone to stream, in case anybody's wondering. Thank you very much, Joshton19, for the follow. Hey, Swamp Donkey's here. Thank you, Big Black 16, for the follow. Oh, thank you. And joining through the live. That's awesome. All right. You'll see right there, I'm just slowly heating it up so that the liquid, the water, and the paint will dissipate, leaving just the paint. That one's annoying me, so I'm just going to dab the crap out of that one. There, it's gone. All right. Cool. That is vicious. Now, I'm going to put the crown back onto it. First, I need to clean it off. I will end up putting a clear coat on it. Thank you very much for the question, Christian. I'm not going to tonight. I'm going to let this set and cure on its own. Because what I found out in the past, too, was because it's aerosol and acrylic on top of that. So I need to let this dry to the best it can right now, because if I put an acrylic on top of it, it'll end up causing it to crack. Like you'll see the paint crack, which I don't mind doing. Some of my other masks that I have actually does the crackle on it. So it's not that I mind the crackleness to it, just only on certain masks. So yeah. All right. So. Put this crown back in place. Actually, we gotta clean this off. We're gonna put this back in. This is the... Yeah, we'll definitely need to do that. Clean these visors real quick. This is going back in the mask. There we go. All right. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Now let's get these goggles. Well, if something ever happens, I will decide I want to take those out completely. I can turn them into goggles. I've done that before. There they are. Whoops. Sorry about that. Stay standing. KLC McFresh is here. All right, 2 more screws, and then we're going to put in the crown apparatus. All right. Look at that. That looks mean. All right, let's put in this. Let's put this crown back in. I'm gonna push it up so it pops. Ugh. Right, say, don't tell me that extra layer of paint's keeping it from. There we go. Because I had that happen earlier. I put fresh paint on it, and then it wouldn't budge because the paint was made it too thick. I was like, come on. Oh, I gotta take that one out first. Put that one in. There we go. All right, nice. All right. All right, guys, there we go. Moment of truth. Boom. Oh, look at that. That is, oh my God, that is sinister. I love this. Yeah, no, it's true, Wrath of Death. That's how it is at the creation station here at Ratlock Labs. Thank you very much. So yeah, this is Will It Voorhees, Darth Vader mask in honor of Star Wars Day. Did it Voorhees? I'm gonna say it did. I think this experiment was a success. What do you guys think? Huh? Very happy with the way this turned out. This is awesome. This is amazing. Guys, thank you very much for being a part of this stream. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to go live. We're going to have a mask sale. You're going to see this as well as some of the others. I said, here, I'll give you a tour. There you go. Why don't we have the tour? You guys have already seen Mario. So there's Mario Voorhees, Ichigo Voorhees. Then we also have Casey Jones, as well as there's the Donatello Ninja Turtle Voorhees. I do other stuff too, like this is a gas mask that's going to be in a music video this Sunday. Be fun. Just sold this piece, getting ready to mail that out. Then here is Fun with Hydro Dipping. So there you go on that. Well, it depends on which one you want. The prices vary. But I have 3 styles of it that's available right now. I have the Brutal right here, as well as the Clown, and the Carver Gore mask. And then, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the gifts. This is the only of this one. I don't think I'm going to do another one of these. I have a Pogo Carver. I don't care to do serial killers. So it was a commission. I was doing it, was getting ready to finish it off, and then they pulled out last minute. Or they didn't pull out. They paid and then did something, got a refund on it before I could mail it out to them. But joke's on them, it didn't get mailed out. So if anybody wants that one, I'm not going to do another painting like that again. And it's available for $100, shipping included. All of my masks, like I said, pretty much almost all of my masks are available. Here, it's time for the tour. And flip camera. There we go. So this is actually a child-sized Jason mask. This one was made entirely out of shopping bags. If you look in the back of it, you can actually see the plastic. There's the Pikachu Voorhees, right here. That one's made with EVM foam. He's actually not for sale. There is the Iron Voorhees. And Spider Voorhees available as well. Over here we have the Voorhees 4-way available as well. And a lot of my other just small-time original masks have already been sold. This was done as a gift for me by another mask maker. Zayden knows who that is. So Eric Eads from Night Terrors in Franklin, Indiana, haunted house and mask maker. Amazing work. And then I have all these masks that I'm just waiting to do fun stuff with. So if you want a mask done, just hit me up and let me know. Ooh, a Boba Fett Jason. Potentially. So yeah, there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and end the live tonight. I want to thank everybody for being a part of this. Thank you very much for the gifts. Thank you very much for the roses. We didn't reach 1,000 roses, or else I would have done that can chug live for everybody. And I need my goggles because I feel naked without my goggles. It's part of my gimmick. Ugh. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. Thank you very much, Scaled RC. Whenever you guys can, just make sure you give a follow. Oh, I'm falling. And I will be on again to do more streams because I got a lot of masks to make. I got masks to sell, masks to make. But until I see you guys again, thank you very much for the follow, Scaled. Just remember to always follow the dopamine. Awesome. You guys know what dopamine is, right? It's that wonderful little chemical that releases into your brain, that your brain releases into your body, that rewards you for doing the things that you truly want to do in life. I'm not making that up either. That is science. You guys know what science is, don't you? You can smoke it, right? Well, see, actually, the funny thing is that's why they call drugs dope, because certain drugs also release the dopamine from your brain as well. And that's why they also call people a dope back in the day, because dopes back in the day, they considered them stupid and blissful, where they were just like in a state. Not a care in the world, just feeling good, not realizing what was going on. So they were called dopes as well. And it all stems from dopamine, the chemical in your brain that releases da-da-da-da-da. But with all that out of the way, just remember that dopamine releasing your brain, making you feel good, it is something awesome. Something says hi. Hello. Go good lit. Thank you. I hope it's a channel for you. But you can also catch me on twitch.tv/VinnyRatlock. Besides mask making, I'm also a professional wrestler. So you can, if you're around, I mostly am booked around Indiana, but if you're ever in the Indiana area, you can find me wrestling at one of those places near you. You know what? That's actually, Trevor, what's a really good thing if you want to give yourself some dopamine? You want to, cold shower 5 minutes. A cold 5 minutes. Well, there you go, Scaled RC. What area? If you're around the Indianapolis area, that's where I do a lot of wrestling. So there you have it. But no, Wrestle Arts. Check out Wrestle Arts. And then I have my own promotion, Zabadas Pro. But taking a 5-minute cold shower. A mess is not, well, I know some wrestling promotions in Seymour, Terre Haute, and whatnot, but you take that cold shower for a good 5 minutes and go about your day. The cold shower will actually release dopamine into your body, and it will last longer. And this is what science has proven, because I portray a scientist on when I wrestle, but they've proven that it releases as much, if not a little bit more, than what another dope would be. The powder stuff. I almost said it, but if I say it, TikTok will get rid of me. The booger sugar. Supposedly that is supposed to bring it out, but a cold shower gives you the exact same amount that doing that does, and it has a slow release of 3 times longer for the dopamine to leave than doing that specific item. My Twitch is twitch.tv/VinnyRatlock, VINNYRATTLOCKE. So thank you guys very much for that. But yeah, try the shower method. It's great. Also, just if there's something you really want to do with your life, do it. I like making masks. I started making masks. I like to wrestle. I became a pro wrestler back in 2001. I didn't do it now. If I would have tried it now, I would have died in that ring. I make props. I collect masks as well as make masks. And I have a ball doing it. And ever since I started doing it, I'm making masks for horror movies. I've been making masks for music videos. I've been making masks for professional wrestlers. And I've been making masks for Twitch streamers, for TikTok streamers. And I'll make them for you. So follow me, message me, hit me up, leave comments. If there's a mask that you see on my TikToks that you like, message me, tell me, or comment you want that, and let's talk. Let me help you be who you really want to be. There you go. Thank you. Well, we have to be positive in this world. Also, I do hydro dipping too. So, boom, check that one out. That's a fun one. And also, if you want to check out my YouTube, it's youtube.com/Zabadas Network, Zabadas Network. So you can get there, follow. You'll see more tutorials of me making masks for professional wrestlers, also for the horror movies and whatnot. Well, I'll tell you what, Stouty, is that right? Stouty? I'm going to say it wrong just because. Thank you for the follow, C. Norton. Follow me. Let's talk. I want everybody wearing my masks. I don't care who you are. And some of my masks are high, like I'm going to say right now. This Darth Vader mask, if I was to sell it, I will probably be asking about $150 for this mask. But if you say, hey, I want a mask of yours, this is the kind of budget I have, what can you do? Let me help you be who you want to be. It's that simple. You know? You just got to go out and do it. Too many people want to look for different motivations and stuff like that, but until you start doing it yourself, you're not going to feel that motivation from other people, because nowadays everybody wants to poop on people. And so sometimes the motivation you need is for you to just get up and do it, and get up and go. Take that cold shower, have that breakfast, get out there and do your thing. If there's something you really want to do, and as long as you're not hurting anybody else, and hopefully you're not hurting yourself either, just get out there and do it. Have fun. Write that book. Film film a video, put it on YouTube, do a podcast, throw some more TikToks on there, write a joke, make something, and just have fun doing it. Have fun with your life. And if there's something that you absolutely love to do and you believe you're good at it, find a way to make money doing it, because then you'll never work a day in your life. That as well is science, my friends. You guys know what science is, right? Let me tell you what science is. Science is a branch of knowledge derived from the observation, identification, description, theoretical explanation, experimental investigation of natural phenomena in the total environment. That's right, science. But it's not just science here, no. Not here on TikTok. The Mask Monger, myself, Vinny Ratlock. It's not here with all of you guys. Stouty, and I got to scroll more. RC, and Wraith of Death. Not Wrath. Zayden, you're here. Seven, and everybody on here. There's so many names. I'm just going to go through Jay and White Boy Max, Joey, Terry, Blackburn Inc., LB, Frederiki, Scaled RC, C. Norton. Don't block me. Block Biden. Oh, jeez, really? We got to get political still? Come on, let's keep politics out here. Harpo, Randy. Hey, Randy Duncan's here. Good to have you here. Eric, the Jew, Steve the Fisherman, and Cody. Guys, it's not just science. Oh my God, look at the I'm a little too tight. It's science. All right, guys, we'll see you guys again. Make sure you follow me, and we'll see you soon. Whoop. Igor, end the transmission, please.